Hey guys, before we take a look at the cards, make sure to subscribe. I will be uploading card reviews every day as more get revealed. To start off with this review, we've got Frazzled Freshman, a 1 mana 1/4 minion for priest with no text. This is a really good minion for tempo priest. They've really been looking for a 1-drop since Northshire Cleric rotated out, and this can receive lots of buffs like Cult Terrain Shatblains +2 health, and Apotheosis and Power Infusion, so I think this card will be good. Combustion is a 3 mana mage spell which reads deal 4 damage to a minion. Any excess damages both neighbours. I think this is a similar card to Rolling Fireball. It's good removal that means positioning matters. If you put your Silverhanger crew in the middle of 2 bigger minions, this card can really punish it. I think this will probably go into Highlander Mage to help against aggressive decks. Headmaster Kel'Thuzad is a 5 mana 4/6 neutral legendary minion which reads Spell Burst. If the spell destroys any minions, summon them. I can picture this slotting into a priest deck. You can get a really big swing with Shadow Word Death or Shadow Word Ruin. I think it could also be decent in Warrior if it works with Brawl, how I think it will. Like, it doesn't have to win and it will still summon all the minions. I think it will be really powerful turn 10 play. Steel Dancer is a 4 mana 4/4 minion for both Rogue and Warrior with Battle Cry. Summon a random minion with cost equal to your weapon's attack. I think it's a good job Corsair Cash got nerfed, because you can imagine turn 2 Cash, turn 3 Livewire Lance or Ankar into turn 4 Steel Dancer, which will give you a 4/4 and a 3 cost minion. But now it's just a 2 cost minion, so I think it's a little bit poor for Warrior. And then if you want to run this in Rogue, it would be okay with a Waggle Pick or a Hooked Scimitar, but it's a little awkward because trying to curve turn 3 weapon into a Steel Dancer on turn 4 is really hard without the coin, so I think it's too inconsistent to actually see play. Infiltrator Lillian is a 4 mana 4/2 legendary minion for Rogue with Stealth and Death Rattle. Summon a 4/2 Forsaken Lillian that attacks a random enemy. It's not very exciting for a legendary, but I think it's decent if you put it into some sort of aggressive stealth rogue. You can get 8 damage face with it a lot of the time, so I think it's good. Cycle of Hatred is a 7 mana Demon Hunter spell which reads deal 3 damage to all minions. Summon a 3/3 spirit for every minion killed. I think this is too expensive to go into control Demon Hunter. You really want your cheap and efficient AoEs like Blade Dance and Chaos Nova to go with the Magtheridon. And then this has anti-synergy with Magtheridon as well, because you'll kill off the 3/3s. I think I could be wrong about this one because it has a really high power ceiling, but I just think it's too expensive. Brittlebone Destroyer is a 4 mana 3/3 minion for both Priest and Warlock with Battle Cry. If your hero's health changes turn, destroy a minion. I think this has a really good application in Zoolock. It's a bit like a Vile Spine Slayer, especially if you play Neverset Thrasher on 3, which is the 3 mana 4/5 after it attacks deal 3 to your hero. You can curve it straight in on turn 4, and even if you can't do it straight on turn 4, you can do it on turn 5 with Flame Imp or turn 6 with just hero power, so I think you should be playing that. I think in Priest it's not as exciting because you've already got Shadow Word Death and Penance and all sorts of removal, but it could be alright in some sort of tempo Priest with just the hero power or perhaps a Renew. Boneweb Egg is a 2 mana 0/2 minion for Warlock with Death Rattle. Summon 2 2/1 spiders. If you discard this, trigger its Death Rattle. I think the discard synergy is really high rolly because currently you've only got the things that discard your highest cost card in your hand and the random ones, so you'll just have to randomly discard it with Soulfire or Fellstalker. But even if you don't get that, it's still alright in some sort of egg style of Zoo. You can play it alongside Serpent Egg and Evil Genius, and if there's more sacrifice effects, such as the next card, I think it could be really good. The next card is a 4 mana 3/6 legendary minion for Priest and Warlock, Disciplinarian Gambling. After you play a minion, destroy it and summon a 4/4 failed student. So you could see why that would be good in some sort of zoo warlock with eggs, because you can pop the eggs with it while summoning a 4/4. And then with the evil genius in it as well, the lackeys become a 4/4 as well. It's similar to High Priest Amat. If you don't kill it, you can start losing against it very quickly. I think it could be alright in Priest, but there's not really as much sacrifice minions you want to play, but I guess maybe with Mind Flayer cards it could be a cool combo. And finally, Flesh Giant, 8 mana 8/8 minion for Priest and Warlock, which reads cost 1 less each time your hero's health changes during your turns. I think it's pretty bad in Priest because you've only really got your hero power, Renew and perhaps Apotheosis, and your opponent can just leave you at 30 health and you can't really do anything. But in Warlock, when you can self damage, I think it can be really good. You've got Flaming, Lifetime, Neverset, Thrasher. They all combine to basically make this a thing from below for Zoolock. You get a massive 8/8 on like turn 5 or 6. It's a really good finisher for that deck, I think. Okay, well that's all the cards for today, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment if you disagree with me on any of the cards. I'll see you tomorrow for more card reviews.